Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Jupiter is currently transiting into Pushya Nakshatra and it started from 18th of June 2026 and will be in Pushya Nakshatra until 19th August 2026. Today in this video we will limit our discussion only about Jupiter transit into Pushya Nakshatra. If you want complete details, then I have already made a detailed video of Jupiter transit in its exaltation sign of Cancer for all 12 ascendants. Please do watch that video if you haven't. Having said that, let us begin with the video. So, for Gemini Ascendant, Jupiter is transiting in the second house in the Pushya Nakshatra. So, let us see how this is going to impact Gemini Ascendant people. Pushya Nakshatra is a bestower of good fortune. So, for you guys, good fortune is linked to getting a bump in your salary, getting a raise, or getting some kind of financial reward for good work that you have done. Or good fortune for you guys can come in the form of meeting a very nourishing, compassionate partner that you wanted to date. For those who are singles, this is a good time to get married. You could meet a potential partner who could be someone who is known to your family or someone from your childhood who loves to pamper others with nourishing meals. Pushya Nakshatra is about increasing prosperity and decreasing sorrows, which is why your sorrows linked to your financial struggles and wealth fluctuations slowly and steadily comes to an end. There would be a significant increase of your status and your self-worth during this time, especially due to gaining wisdom from your travel experiences or due to gaining wisdom from almost near death situations or from a crisis situation. Now, Pushya Nakshatra is a nakshatra of nourishment. This is the time where you will get good nourishment in matters of your family, business, and career. Now, what does nourishment really mean? It means getting proper and right environment in that particular areas of life to grow as much as possible. So your environment around your career, business, and family will now be supportive and it will bring growth to you. Even if you do not feel it in that way, whatever circumstances that is coming to you right now, it is for your growth. The progress at the workplace for you will be slow because at the end of the day, Pushya is a Saturn nakshatra, but brick by brick, you will build a very strong foundation for your future success. Now, Pushya Nakshatra being the nakshatra of nourishment, this is a time where you should focus on eating healthy, nourishing meals and beware because if there is any affliction, then it can lead to lactose intolerance or malnutrition related health issues. Pushya Nakshatra, as we discussed, decreases sorrow of others. So, for this, for basically, for some, it would be about providing selfless nourishment to your spouse, to your family, and decreasing their pain and suffering. So, you would have to act as a caretaker or you're a provider, maybe for your spouse or your family. For people who are in any caretaking, nourishing kind of roles, this transit is excellent for them. Especially, they will get a good raise in their career matters during this time. This could be also a time of healing from your past traumas and emotional wounds linked to some kind of dispute that might have happened with your spouse or family, and this is a good time to reconciliate, to come together for family get-togethers, and to improve the peace and the harmony in your family. There will be expansion in family business for the ones who are part of the family business. Okay, now nourishment related careers and business ventures will flourish during this time. So example is running a daycare center, running a retail store, food, or somebody who is part of restaurant or FMCG industry, caregiving related roles, people who are part of hospitality industries, people who are dietitians, nutritionists, and nurses, right? So all of these roles are going to flourish during this time. Now, Pushya Nakshatra is a nakshatra which craves stability and security. So, this is the time for you guys where you want stability and security by building a good bank balance. But because Saturn is a eighth lord for you guys, Saturn is the nakshatra lord of Pushya, the stability will come from unstable situations, or the stability will come because of your spouse's wealth. Pushya Nakshatra is about preservation, protection, and it is about building safety nets. So, your efforts during this time will go into building emergency fund, and by working on building a safety net to secure the future of your family. You would also try to preserve your existing wealth by spending it in a very miserly manner, by cutting unnecessary costs, by paying off high interest debts, and paying off that one extra EMI. And in this way, you would increase the rate of your savings. Some of you could be investing in very conservative defensive stocks and assets, which basically into low risk investments, and some of you could start SIP in a disciplined manner. All these measures you might take so that you can gain a mental peace by knowing that you have something saved for any kind of emergencies that you might experience in the future. Since it is a Saturn nakshatra, you have to build your asset brick by brick, slowly and steadily over a long period of time. Nothing is going to be built overnight. Now, during this time, your focus is more on wealth preservation rather than accumulation. You will realize that your responsibility when it comes to your financial matters, and you will take it very seriously during this time. Your emotional health will also improve, and when you see that there is significant amount of savings that you have, it gives you financial security, which in turn gives you your emotional security. As we already discussed, Pushya Nakshatra is all about security, so you might also try to safeguard your family by buying term plans, health insurances, etc. Now, apart from this, Pushya Nakshatra also has a connection to your past. So, this could be a time where whichever money which was blocked in your past can get unblocked. Some assets which were illiquid can become liquid now, and whatever past money related mistakes that you have done, you would keep that in mind and would try not to repeat that again, so that it acts as a learning lesson for you as to what not to do in terms of money matters. During this time, you would also feel more nostalgic and would be reminiscent of the old memories and the time that you have spent with your family. Especially, you will remember family vacations, or how you overcame a very tough situation with your family. You might go down the memory lane and discuss about the past of your family. You would look at your old family albums, etc. There is also a possibility that someone from your past shows up and helps you by acting as a guardian figure. It could be some business client, customer, old boss, or authority figure. You would also become more private with your money matters and your family matters during this time. Now, Pushya is the nakshatra whose nakshatra lord is Saturn, and Saturn is known to be workaholic, right? So this is a very workaholic nakshatra. So during this time, there could be an increased burden on your shoulders of your work and career matters. Saturn nakshatras gives a very strong sense of responsibility, and in your case particularly, you would be becoming more responsible with your roles, duties, whatever that you were neglecting till now. You would have to take it. There would be no other option but to take it seriously. This is the time where you will start to grow slowly but strongly in your business and in your work front. Okay, due to which your self-worth is also going to improve slowly and steadily. Now there would be financial prosperity at the end of this transit, but it would be mostly because of the hard work and efforts that you have done during this time, and due to having a disciplined way of saving your wealth. Okay, now Pushya Nakshatra is also a wealth giving nakshatra. So, this is a time, as we already discussed, you would see a boost in your savings and your asset accumulation because of various kinds of measures that you would be taking. You might also have the urge to buy more gold during this time. But because Saturn is also the ninth lord for you guys, there is a possibility that the circumstances would be such that you would be put into some kind of ethical or moral dilemmas with regards to your savings and assets. But regardless, you might get some, at least one lucky event related to wealth during this period. Pushya Nakshatra is a selfless and very giving nakshatra. It is a nakshatra where you have to give, you have to be like a mother, right? You have to give. It is, being a mother is a thankless job, as we know, right? They put in so much of work, but rarely we see they, them getting any kind of credit, economically speaking, right? So Pushya Nakshatra is, has a very maternal energy, and it is, due to which it is a selfless and giving nakshatra. So the type of people, especially the bosses and the partners that you would meet during this point of time, who enter in this time, wants your growth. They want you, flourishing, and would help you selflessly and unconditionally in your career front. Your family, your spouse would be supportive to you during this period of time. Pushya Nakshatra is about helping others. So, as we already discussed, you have to have a very helping and giving attitude during this time. You could protect, support your members of the family, spouse during this time. Now, Pushya Nakshatra craves knowledge, as Brihaspati is the deity of Pushya Nakshatra, who is a very learned person in many subjects. So, this is the time where you would have to seek knowledge, especially the knowledge which would help to boost your career, and you will get this knowledge, guidance, advice, which is going to also eventually improve your financial position. Pushya Nakshatra does not give any kind of overnight success. You have to put in daily grind to have that long lasting success. Pushya Nakshatra likes to live a lavish, comfortable lifestyle. So, this is a time when your family will want to have a comparatively more lavish lifestyle. Basically, they will seek a lifestyle upgrade of some sort, and you might buy some kind of items, products, or services linked to the upgrade, but take such decisions patiently rather than suddenly deciding one thing, like buying one thing and then regretting it later. Now, Jupiter has three aspects. Okay, the fifth aspect will be on your sixth house. So, Pushya Nakshatra decreases the sorrows. So, this fifth aspect on the sixth house will help to decrease the obstacles that you are facing in your job front, and it basically it is going to give guidance to those who need guidance, especially in people who are suffering from some kind of litigation or court cases. Pushya Nakshatra being a wealth giving nakshatra, anyone who is looking to acquire some kind of loan or some funding from investors can get it during this time. Pushya Nakshatra being a Saturn Nakshatra is very, very strict about following orders, procedures, rules, and protocols. So during this time, you have to have order of your daily routine. You would need to know what you are doing at 7 a.m., what you are doing at 5 a.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So you have to order your and structure your daily routine, make a to-do list and follow it diligently. This is going to help you grow slowly and steadily, and it helps you with your overall progress. This could be the time to selflessly help even your juniors at the workplace. Give them the knowledge that they want, right? Now Pushya Nakshatra being a star of nourishment, fixing your meals is going to fix majority of your health issues. Now the seventh aspect of Pushya's Jupiter will be on the eighth house of sudden ups and downs, right? So because Pushya Nakshatra is a bestower of fortune, and this aspect, because it is going on the eighth house, so fortune comes to you in the form of sudden windfall gains, maybe in the form of a tax refund, alimony, inheritance, insurance payout, some gifts from in-laws, or will payouts. Pushya Nakshatra being a nakshatra which decreases sorrows and increases prosperity. So anyone who is facing any kind of long standing issues, it will slowly and steadily fade away. Pushya Nakshatra also helps you to research about the true spiritual wealth, due to which your interest in the occult and esoteric subjects will increase during this time. And generally, also, Pushya Nakshatra bestows a divine protection to you guys in the crisis situation. The ninth aspect of Pushya Jupiter is on your 10th house of career and professional reputation. So, as we know that Pushya Nakshatra wants stability and security, so during this time, you are actively going to work on an everyday basis to bring some kind of positive development regarding how you can build a stable career, a secure career in your life, because otherwise that kind of brings very mental restlessness for you guys. And because Pushya Nakshatra is a Saturn Nakshatra, hence workaholic, which is why you would witness an increased burden, responsibility at your workplace during this time. You would have to spend in those extra long hours during this time. So stay committed to your goals even if you do not see any kind of immediate results. And since Jupiter, being the 10th lord, is aspecting its own house, you would witness slow and steady improvement in your professional reputation as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys like the video. Please do mention your experiences of this transit in the comment section, and support the channel so that I can continue to make more videos. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.